Oh, you're awake. I had thought everyone was asleep. I hope I didn't wake you. I was just working out some plans that I drew up. I know that everyone is meant to be resting, trying to take their mind off the situation, of course. As I said before, I'm still handling it. But apart from my job here in the chasm, I also have some other things I was working on before I came here. You want some information on what that is. I could tell you, but then of course, I wouldn't be able to let you leave this place alive, if that's even a possibility for any of us at this point. All you need to know is that I work with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Anything apart from that information is none of your concern at this point. Though, you are a reputable figure in Liyue, we really don't have enough information on you to count you out as a threat. As you've probably heard countless times, we are still indebted to you for what you did to help us with Osile, and eventually his wife. Despite everyone getting increasingly excited about your unknown source of power, your ability to wield the elements without vision is actually extremely dangerous. It is not ordinary, in fact. It isn't something that the people of this world are familiar with at all. You don't seem to be using a delusion either, meaning that you have somehow managed to manipulate the elements in a way that goes against the way this world functions. Something that I'm not totally at peace about. Despite my various personal attempts to look into you and find out something about your past, I have come out unsuccessful in all of my endeavors. So I have to ask you, who are you, and what exactly is your goal here in Liyue? You expect me to believe that you're up to no harm. Sure, you might be clean now, but what happens when you decide to switch the team you're on? There are too many unknowns concerning you. So many possibilities, and too many things that we're not sure about. I'm not even sure you're safe enough to stay in Liyue. How are we sure you're not going to prove a threat to the people of Liyue? So, even if we do get out of here, I have to keep my eye on you to make sure that you're not up to anything out of the ordinary. I haven't known you for long enough to just take your word on it. You really can't blame me. You're constantly finding yourself in tough and weird situations, and you always manage to encounter the fears of the abyss from what I've heard. Plus, you're constantly interacting with strange figures around Liyue, and from what my other informants have said, around to that. So, what exactly is your angle here? Perhaps you could take this time that we have down here to enlighten me.